Should you go ghost? Me personally, I think you shouldn't. And what you should do instead, I'll tell you that later. Okay, so what is going ghost? Going ghost is when you completely ignore human interaction and you isolate yourself from other people and and you just and you just work. Which thinking about that, that's not that bad. Like, yeah, that sounds good. But me experiencing it, I can tell you that sure, yeah, I did it for 6 months and yeah, I got a lot of work done, but I was pretty depressed. I was pretty lonely, and that was really damaging me. And like, so what? It gets to a point where you're like, so what about the views? So what about the followers or the money if you're not even happy? If you don't have any joy? If everyone else is having fun but you're not, then why does it all matter? So, and I'm thankful to have both sides of the coin. Um, Currently, um, I'm being more social. I'm talking to people, and I'm really seeing the side that I didn't see. I used to think that people were like just annoying, like dumb, lazy, something to like be disgusted by, which I still kind of am. But like I would literally isolate myself. I wouldn't talk to people that much. I'd have a prejudice. But now that I'm socializing, I really understand them now and it makes sense. It's important. It really is. We are social animals and for thousands of years, had tribes. We're always together in groups. So it's kind of like, it's kind of contradictory to go against your human nature. And leaving the speculation out about like our biology, scientifically, like there's harm in isolation to the brain and stuff. Okay, so to wrap this up, I just want to say that going ghost and working, it gets you work, but you're going to be sad. And so, what does it matter at the end of the day, right? Sure, try it. And if something comes off, and if something feels off while you're on ghost, remember that it's not the money or success that you need. It's just the people. It's the human interaction that you need actually. So yeah, those are the pros and cons of that. And my solution is just having human interaction, but also grinding. Going on a dopamine detox would do you way better than going on a ghost. Way more ROI on that. So I really recommend you doing a dopamine detox. Hopefully, I can do a video on how to do a dopamine detox. If you just grind and you're on a dopamine detox, you will get stuff done, but also you will also be sane because you have that human interaction. So like it's like you're going so it's like you're leveling up in all the right things and you're not leaving anything behind. You're not sacrificing everything. And if you do that, you're you're more likely to keep going and it'll benefit you in the long run. And life's a marathon, so that's that's the ideal. And but one thing, don't make friends and people and human interaction your everything. I'm just saying that just like they don't go insane every now and then have a human interaction, right? But what I'm not saying is that you just um make it your everything. Make being with friends and people your everything, and now you're like distracted. Don't make it a distraction. Make it a tool so you can be sane and you keep working. Don't see it as a distraction, because when you see it as a distraction or a happiness or like a scapegoat, I guess, for your problems, then that's where it gets bad. But don't use just use it in moderation and don't make it an addiction. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helped you. And yeah.